Hello. It's been so long since we've talked. And I'm going to prop you guys up real quick. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been doing okay. Been busy. Working. Losing a car. Driving my grandma's car. And other stuff. But there's a lot to talk about. A lot to tell you guys that's been going on. Something that I feel like I should do that I haven't done in a while, and it's rant about life. I mean, I bet there's some people out there that hear this stuff on YouTube, but I feel like I haven't heard this stuff on YouTube in a long time, and I feel like a rant could help. Anyway, still dirty as hell. I did just leave work, so right now I'm just, I guess warming up the car. It's not even cold. It's cold. It's 51 degrees, but it's windy. It's actually not that bad, now that I say that. It's just windy. But, man, I've been so busy doing so many things that have just kept me off guard or just kept me distracted from things I've wanted to do lately. Back when I started this channel, I kind of stopped working out. And that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. So I actually, since I've been working a lot, I got these gym mats in my basement. They were like $300, almost $300, and they were gonna be the start of my gym, but then money problems came up, and now I can't do that right now, and I'm hoping to soon, because I really want to work out, and I don't want to work out at a gym, because I just don't want to do that anymore, and I want to start eating better. I haven't doing that, but that all leads to 100 other things. I mean, your health is a very important thing for yourself. It's good to take care of yourself physically, eating the right foods and working out, it's good for you. And I do a lot of labor with my job, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, so I'm getting a little tight, a little tense, my muscles are starting to hurt, and I'm not doing anything for it. I go home, sit down, and I just let my muscles get tight. I don't stretch, I don't eat the right foods to make myself feel better, I'm not drinking water, stuff like that. And I'm not any health guy to tell you guys how to eat healthy or drink healthy, or you know what I mean, like drink water and stuff, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing it the wrong way. Snacking very late at night, eating very unhealthy, dense food at night, so I'm sleeping on it, not drinking enough water, not working out. It's hit me. When I stopped making these videos about 3 months ago, I was 165, maybe 160. I am 185, 190 pounds. I gained a lot of weight, and I don't know why. Actually, when I stopped making these videos, I was about 160 pounds, roughly. And now I'm 185, 190 pounds, basically. And, yeah, I got a double chin. And I know people out there are going to be like, listen, man, you're not even fat. I mean, look at me. I'm fat, bro. Or something like that. And I get it. But everyone has their own personal levels to everything. Maybe your goal is to be under 300. Your goal is to be under 200. Your goal is to be below 250. Whatever. But mine's to be below wherever I'm at. Honestly, I'm cool with my weight if it just wasn't so much fat. If it was like a nice muscle, nice toneness to it, then I wouldn't care. But right now, I stopped working out for almost over a year, and I haven't eaten healthy in almost over a year. So of course my body's just gonna be affecting me. I mean, heck, I used to take pictures of myself as thumbnails on this channel back in the beginning, and I couldn't do that now if I wanted to. There's not a right angle at all for myself anymore, and that's the problem. I gotta get myself back up to the standard that I appreciated myself being in, where I loved myself, where I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I like who I am. I like what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? And it's not that right now at all. And that's just one problem. Another problem that's been happening lately is I've been going through financial problems. A lot of financial problems. To the point where I'm honestly spending so much of my own money, it's irresponsible. Let me just give you a rough number. $500 a week is what I would say I'd make, right? Let's just say that's what I make. $500. Take that $500 and say poof to it all, maybe $100. Besides $100, what is that $100 going to? Gas and food. The other stuff, gas and food more often. When I say gas and food, I mean like I go to the grocery store now and I buy food for my house, my mom's house, which is important to do, and I'm very proud of myself for doing that. But the only issue is, for some reason, I somehow spend like $300 to $400 on miscellaneous things that aren't even important, and I don't know how. I don't know how I do it. I've been doing it since I was 16, and I'm trying to get myself out of that rut now because life's caught up to me now. I'm 20. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm 20 years old. Some of you guys that watch my channel that may be seeing this, you guys might be like, you're 19. Nope, I'm no longer a teenager. I am a 20-year-old. And that's why I want to get my life on track, because I'm doing so many things wrong. It's so immature of me, and I'm just disappointed in myself anymore for all the mistakes I've made. And gosh, life is hard, right? I mean, who does not say that enough on the internet? I mean, I don't know. I don't see it enough. But life is hard. So hard at times. I mean, like, I got to keep myself from not going to work. I got to make sure I'm doing all the things I don't want to do all the time, just so I have money that I don't really make much of. And that's the American struggle in a nutshell, kind of. I didn't explain it well enough, but there's so many things that I have to pay for that I don't have the money for right now, and it's making me completely broke. I'm trying to save for things that are very important, but I actually can't do that because I just do not have any money, and that's a problem. Like, I need money, and sorry, I'm trying to get on the freeway, but like, I need money. It's very important to do so, and if I don't get money, I'm gonna keep struggling. And I get it. I'm young. I'm supposed to struggle, and I know my generation expects things, but my irresponsibility, or my irresponsibilities that I have, I don't know if that's even a word, but for me being irresponsible in all the things that I do, it causes me to, in return, have no money, have no funds to do anything. Oh my gosh. I did not know there was a van there. I can't see. And, yeah, life is just genuinely tough, and I'm going to probably cut some of this part out because I don't know what I'm saying, and I want to talk about a good topic. Un momento. I have talked to you guys on this channel about a lot of like emotional things, and I've said a lot of things to you guys about trying to do this, trying to better myself in many ways. I've truly gotten to the point where I'm tired of that. I'm tired of talking about all these things I want to do, yet I do nothing for it. I haven't, tried to better myself in any way. I end up just like doing the same thing over and over and over again. I never better myself. I don't know, that's just really it. I just never better myself ever, even when I say I want to, and then the world beats me up for it, or I beat myself up for not trying to, or not actually bettering myself. When I say every day I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then later that day I don't do it. Simple as like, I'm going to go to bed at 12 o'clock or something like that, so I can be up by 7:30, or go to bed by 11:30, so I can be up by 7:30. That's what people tell me to do. And I just can't. I mean, that's the problem. I say I can't, but it's just hard to, because there's other things that I'd rather do. I'd much rather, geez, that guy's going fast. I would much rather stay up all night playing video games, and that's so immature. And I've gotten told that all the time, that I need to grow up and stuff like that. I'm immature. I just want to be happy, man. And sometimes I feel like when I do the things I don't really want to do, which is going to work all the time and waking up at a specific time and paying for bills I don't want to pay for, which is life, it drives me insane. So I almost feel like I'm obligated to, get over and go fast. Two things. But I almost feel obligated sometimes to, live free and do childish things, because otherwise I'm going to drive myself crazy. And I don't mean to be childish and stay up all night, because I'm disappointed in myself the next day for being childish or whatever, but I just want to be in a better situation than I am in now, and there's so many actions that I must make right now, or otherwise I'm gonna screw myself forever. Like, I know there's so many people out there in a similar situation. You know exactly what you gotta do. Go do it. Like, that's simple as that. You have to go do what you gotta do, or your life will be so depressing. And I'm not talking to the people out there that are... Actually, I guess I am talking to anybody, because it doesn't matter when you decide to change your life, or start your life, or better your life. I mean, it doesn't matter when. You can always do it. But to any young kids that are 20 years old going through my situation right now, do what you gotta do. You know what you have to do to stop being lazy and get yourself to work, or whatever it is. Be the best at it if you think so. But here's another thing towards my generation. We don't deserve the things that we think we deserve. We're so selfish. We're so selfish and self-centered, and I mean, there's a ton of people out there like that, but I mean, our generation's really like that. I don't understand why. I'm like that. I'm not perfect. I just don't understand why our whole generation's like that. Like, we always feel the need that we deserve the best, and that we don't deserve to be at the bottom, and that we need to work towards the top and stuff like that. And if we don't, then we have screwed up our lives or whatever like that. Like, my cousin Nate, he is a prime example of having it figured out. This man doesn't want $1 million home. He doesn't want a very expensive car. He just wants to have everything he needs, and the things he needs, the things he wants, and they're very limited. That's a horrible example, not limited, but my buddy, he's not materialistic, and he doesn't need big things to be proud of himself in life. Unfortunately, since I was a kid, literally since a baby, maybe not a baby, but since I was like a young child, all I wanted was a big home and a good, cool job where I could be like a business person. I've always wanted that, and I never thought anything of it. And when YouTube became a thing, when I was like 12 or 13 years old, I made my channel around when I was like 13. I made it in 20, when did I make my channel? I don't know, but I was young. And when I made my channel, ever since then, I haven't stopped thinking about making a YouTube channel. It's like my whole generation's dream. And yeah, it's a problem. It's a very big problem. I enjoy it way too much. It's like I'll be sitting at home and I'll be like, what can I do to better my life? Ooh, make a YouTube video? Like, it sounds so stupid, but I don't know. It feels like it's something I enjoy, something that makes me happy. And overall, I know it betters me as a person. I mean, this whole channel since the beginning has been me trying to better myself. I mean, who doesn't need to better themselves? I will always have to better myself. I am not a good person to be looked at for an example as a human being. I'm not a great person. I mean, I make so many mistakes. I've done so many stupid things in my life that I look back on and I'm like, I'm a horrible human being. And like, I know people are going to be like, oh, you got to forgive yourself for the way you once were. You're not the same person anymore. You're trying to change. It doesn't matter. I'm still an idiot for even doing any of those things that I did in the past and the way I acted in the past regardless. So I'm always going to hold myself accountable, but I just got to stop beating myself up too hard about it. But it's also because I haven't changed much in my life. I haven't changed much. I feel that I deserve to feel like crap for all the actions I've made in my life because I haven't done anything to become better. I say I want to be better, but I haven't done anything to become better. And that's the difference. I bet every single person in this world says, I want to be a millionaire, I want to have all this money, I want to be able to do this, I want to be able to do that. But the truth is, nothing's going to happen because you're not that important. And the only thing that will actually change your life is you choosing just to do it. It's simple as that. And you're going to fail a lot. Sometimes you won't, sometimes you will. Just keep going. Or otherwise you're going to live the crappy life that you truly do not want. And it is so hard to do that. I really want to do that. And at this point, I almost just want to have this magical ability to be like doing it. You know what I mean? I'm changing my life for the better. It's hard. It's so hard. And I want to stop being so stressed all the time because I'm losing my hair because of it. I know everyone's like, you're not balding, bro. Alright. Don't fall, please. Okay, so my phone had been full of storage while I was talking to you guys, so I had to find a part in that video to where I could cut it off at a perfect moment to put this part in. My bad. But to sum up some of the things that I said on the way home when I was driving, because obviously I'm driving and I'm distracted, so it's kind of hard to, stay focused on the things that I'm saying. I'm basically just going through a lot. One second. Okay, so I'm just basically going through a lot, and a lot of people are capable of going through the things I'm going through. I'm just not used to the things I've been going through. Life has been kicking me in the butt. I mean, obviously my irresponsibility, me being irresponsible, me making mistakes every day, such as not getting up on time, staying up late, not recording a video when I promised myself I would, beating myself up for all the actions that I choose to do every day when I say I won't do them no more. And the only way that they will change and the only way my life will get better is if I choose to do the things that I want to do, even if I don't want to do it. And that's basically what I was getting at with all those little talks in the beginning of the day or at the end of my work day, is that there's a lot going on and there's a lot that at times I just can't mentally deal with. And there's a lot of discipline that I need to learn in my life right now. So to be honest, I think I need to get my booty. I don't know if I can cuss yet. I want to cuss on this channel, but I feel like it's the right thing not to. But I want to better myself, and there's no other choice but to do so at this point in my life. I mean, come on, I'm not going to get any younger. I'm going to start looking grosser. Life's going to get even harder. And if I don't try to change myself for the better, I'm just going to keep my life on hard mode forever, basically. And I don't want to do that anymore. It's time for me to change my perception or my perspective on life, the way I look at life and the way I treat life. You know what I mean? Same thing for all you guys. I mean, I may be trying to hype myself up, but the reason I make these videos is to talk to myself and you guys. I mean, who knows? Maybe I can make a new millionaire out of one of you guys. That'd be so crazy. Like someone watches my videos and then they become the next millionaire. I'll take some of the money. I'll take some of that. You'd be like, yo, domfarrar was the person that got me off my butt. In return, I'm going to give him $20 because he needs it for gas. Really bad, actually. I really need it. Gosh, man, I need a car. And who would think that you need to put money down to get a car? Who would have thought? I'm trying to get myself like a $15,000 car, but I have $0 down. And I know my insurance is going to be ridiculous already. And I can't even get $3,000 down. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Life's hard, man. And in given time, I'm going to grind. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to stop slacking at work. I'm going to always be at work. I'm thinking about getting a second job, but if you got, some of you guys know that it just didn't go so hot. And yeah, but I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Hey, Shadow. She looks so scared. I promise she's not scared. She just has like that stare face as she looks into your eyes. Here's Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Hi. Oh. Okay, but it's downstairs. Ooh. Okay. It's pretty simple. It's one simple thing that I'd really like to show you guys. It's this. It looks kind of messy right now. Okay, ignore this basement. No more looking at that. But basically, it's a mat. It's a game. It's a nice workout mat. It's very nice. Very nice mat. I do gotta buy a little bit more because unfortunately, $255 wasn't enough space for a mat. But I'm building a gym down here, and that's the whole goal for myself. And that's what was actually keeping me motivated and going to work. Come on, Daisy. If I stayed working, I was going to be able to buy this, but I was irresponsible, spending my money irresponsibly. And in return, it's been 4 months since I've been trying to do this idea. So, that's on me. And I'm the only person to blame. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. No, I'll back up. What was I going to say? I forgot. I mean, to be honest, all these actions and all these things happening in my life are only due to me, you know. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I've gained weight, right? I have worked out, haven't eaten healthy, haven't done the things I want to do every day, like they make these videos. It just comes down to discipline at the end of the day. And I can blabber and talk about this stuff every day. And as long as I don't change it or try to change, I will never do anything different in my life. Not for a second. And neither will you. If you don't change, you can say that you want to be a better person, you want to be a millionaire, you want to have millions one day, or everything you always have dreamed of. You won't have anything if you don't know what discipline is and do the things you don't want to do, which is discipline, I think. But it starts somewhere, and yeah, you gotta try some way or another. And if you don't, you're just gonna be like one of those sad parents that we know. You know what I mean? Don't become one of those sad parents that we know. Who would want to become one of those sad parents? I say it like that because life is hard, man. And I'm already 20, and I think that if I keep going down the path I'm going down, I will just fall apart. I'm thankful that I'm already thinking that way, that I need to get my booty back on track in life and get myself in the gym, become healthy, disciplined, and genuinely just happier as a human being, or otherwise I'm gonna hate my life, and the world isn't gonna help me, you know? It's all up to me. And I think it's taken me a long time to acknowledge that, and sometimes I lose track of that. But now it's the time for discipline, guys. Yeah. It's time to do the things we don't want to do. Get our booties off the bed or the gaming chair or whatever it is. I keep saying booty. I don't want to say booty. You know what I mean. Get yourself off the couch. Get yourself off the gaming chair. Get yourself out there. Do something. If you want to sit in the gaming chair, do something in that gaming chair that doesn't just involve gaming. And if you want to game, do something that can help you make money or something. I don't know. I know people that are out there that are happy and content with the lives they got, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not, and I know many out there aren't like that either, or are like that too. Yeah, so change it. You only have one life. Live it. I'll see you tomorrow.